Hi everyone, my name is Dian, MBA student of IPMI International Business School. In this video, I would like to share about mind mapping of global economy and international business class. This class facilitated by Professor Sembel and Dr. Yulita Susanti. The world economy has come a long way since the ancient times, with a major shift in economic power over the centuries. Today, we are experiencing a new era of globalization driven by the force of digitalizations, e-commerce, and capital mobility. One key element of this new economy is the concept of creative destruction. In order to stay competitive, companies must constantly innovate and adapt to changing market conditions. This has led to the rise and fall of many businesses as well as the shifting of economic power between countries. For example, the 5 largest companies in the world have changed significantly over the years. From oil and gas giant to tech company, this reflects the changing nature of the global economy and the industry that drive it. Another important aspect of the new economy is the relationship between a country's GDP and the valuation of its largest companies. In some cases, the valuation of a single company can exceed the GDP of an entire country. This highlights the growing influence of multinational corporations on the global economy. At the same time, the concept of absolute versus comparative advantage has become a key indicator of a globalization. Countries are no longer limited by their natural resources or physical borders, but can participate in the global economy by specializing in the production of goods and services in which they have a comparative advantage. This has created both opportunity and challenge for the countries and business alike. Domestic firms must weigh the cost benefit of competing on a global scale, while the multinational corporation must navigate different culture, regulation, and business environments. Purely domestic firms might face the challenge in the competing on the global scale due to their lack of international presence and expertise. On the other hand, multinational corporations, MNC, can leverage their global reach and resource to expand into the new market and benefit from economies of scale. However, MNCs also faced additional challenges such as cultural difference, language barriers, and regulatory hurdles. In Indonesia, for example, the government has set a target of becoming the world's 4th largest economy by 2030. This ambitious goal requires a combination of the domestic and international effort, including attracting foreign investment, increasing the productivity, and developing new industries. However, the decision to open up to international opportunities must be made with a cost-benefit evaluation. Domestic firms must carefully consider the risk and the reward of competing with MNCs, while the government must balance the benefit of foreign investment with the protecting local industries and workers. Despite these challenges, there is no doubt that the new era of globalization offers immense potential for growth and prosperity. By embracing innovation, adapting to the changing market condition, and working together, countries and business can navigate the complexities of the global economy and thrive in this new economic landscape. In conclusion, The global economy has undergone many changes over the past 2000 years, with the new technologies, industries, and economic power emerging over time. Today, we are experiencing a new era of globalization that offers both opportunities and challenges for the business and countries around the world. It is up to us to adapt and innovate in order to thrive in this new economic landscape. International financial management involves a range of the complex decisions and strategies that are essential for the success of any global business. Let's take a closer look at some of the key aspects of the international financial management. First, choosing the right capital structure is crucial. This involves determining the optimal mix of debt and equity financing to ensure that the firm has the necessary funds to operate and grow, while also minimizing risks and maximizing shareholder value. Second, raising funds for the firm requires a deep understanding of the different options available, including bank loans, bond issuance, and equity offerings. Each has its own advantages and disadvantages, and the choice will depend on the firm's specific needs and circumstances. Third, working capital and cash flow management are critical to ensure the firm has enough liquidity to meet its short-term obligation and pursue growth opportunities. This involves careful management of accounts receivable, inventory, and account payable. Fourth, capital budgeting involves evaluating potential investment opportunities and selecting those that are likely to generate the highest return for the firms. This requires a detailed analysis of each opportunity, taking into account factors such as risk, expected cash flow, and the cost of capital. A fifth, managing currency risk is essential for firms operating in multiple countries, as fluctuations in exchange rates can have a significant impact on the bottom line. This requires hedging strategies to minimize risk and protect the firm's finance. Finally, managing the diversity of international accounting and tax practices is critical to ensure compliance with the regulations in different countries. This can be a complex and challenging task, requiring specialized expertise and careful attention to details. However, even with the careful management and planning, unforeseen events can occur that can have a major impact on the global economic and financial markets. The global financial crisis of 2008, which has triggered by the subprime mortgage crisis in the United States, had a far-reaching impact on the world economy. More recently, Silicon Valley Bank crisis has highlighted potential risks associated with the fast-growing technology sector. In conclusion, international financial management requires a combination of expertise, careful planning, and flexibility. While there are many challenges involved, including managing currency risks, capital budgeting, and raising funds for the firms, it is important to remain vigilant and adapt to changing market conditions. As Benjamin Franklin famously said, in this world, nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes. The same is true for the constantly evolving global economy, where our uncertainty is a fact of life. In addition to the complex decisions and strategies involved in international financial management, global business must also navigate the initiative of international trade. This includes the understanding on the concept of tariff and quotas, as well as developing effective market and organizational strategy. Tariff and quota are two common tools used by the government to regulate international trade. Tariffs are taxes imposed on imported goods, while quotas limit the quantity of the goods that can be imported into country. These measures can have a significant impact on a firm's international operations, affecting the cost and availability of the goods and services. To navigate these challenges, firms must develop effective trade strategies that take into account the regulations and market conditions in different countries. This includes carefully analyzing the cost and benefit of different trade options, such as exporting, licensing, and joint ventures. In addition to the trade strategies, global firms must also develop effective marketing and organizational strategies to succeed in the global marketplace. This includes the understanding the cultural and social differences in different countries, as well as developing marketing campaigns that resonate with the local consumers. Organizational structure is also important for global firms, as they must balance the need for centralized control with the flexibility to adapt to local market conditions. This requires a clear understanding of the company core values and mission, as well as the ability to delegate decision-making authority to local managers. Finally, effective communication is essential for global firms, as they must navigate cultural and linguistic barriers to build strong relationships with customers, suppliers, and partners. This requires a commitment to cross-cultural training and openness to learning from different perspectives. In conclusion, international financial management and global trade present many challenges for the business operational in the global economy. By developing effective strategies for capital structure, raising fund, working capital management, capital budgeting, and managing currency risks, firms can navigate these challenges and succeed in the global marketplace. In addition, by developing effective trade, marketing, and organizational strategies, global firms can adapt to the cultural and regulatory difference in different countries and build strong relationships with the customer and partners around the world. However, as the global financial crisis and other recent events have shown, uncertainty is a fact of life in the global economy, and firms must remain vigilant and adaptable to succeed in this dynamic environment. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you can find this video useful and keep learning. Bye-bye.